So it's literally just been announced that the new Doctor Who is a black guy. So this man will become the 14th, I believe, reincarnation of the Doctor, and his name is Ncuti Gatwa. And you know what? I think you'll be surprised by this, but I'm okay with it. I'm fine. In fact, it didn't bother me that the last Doctor was a woman, Jodie Whittaker. After all, Doctor Who is just a made-up alien who, when he dies, he regenerates into another person. That other person doesn't necessarily have to be a white man. And what he does, he travels through time and space in his TARDIS, which stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space. Yes, folks, I am a nerd, I know this shit. And he helps to save the Earth, accompanied by some sexy female helpers. Well, he did back in the day. But he never had sex with them. He never even came onto them. They didn't even come onto him. It was just wholesome, family, scary stuff, which originated back in the 60s and has had a bit of a resurgence thanks to the BBC bringing it back in the last decade or so. So what is wrong with Doctor Who transforming when he dies into a woman or a bloke, a black man, a Chinese fella, an Eskimo? Who cares, as long as he does his wholesome stuff of defending the Earth from nasty aliens who want to take over. But my problem with Doctor Who is it's the message, isn't it? It's the political correct message. And it's using the platform, using the story, the character, as a stick to beat the shit out of manhood, white males, heterosexual, white Western men, and so-called toxic masculinity, which they did with the last Doctor Who, Jodie Whittaker, because she was a female. And that's what spoilt it for me, and I think that's what spoilt it for other people as well. But Doctor Who is made by the BBC. The BBC is woke as fuck, and they are literally destroying traditional programmes, which it used to do, which used to be good, with woke, politically correct cancer. And no doubt we're going to get it off this Doctor Who as well, because he is black. Therefore, there is going to be some, white supremacy, Nazis, white privilege bollocks. It's going to be put in there in the story for everyone to see, isn't it? It's going to happen. And that's what really puts me off, and that's why I don't watch it anymore. You see, Doctor Who doesn't need to be politically correct. It doesn't need to be a stick to beat some demographic with because you hate them. And he certainly doesn't need to be politically correct to destroy the Daleks or the Cybermen, whatever other monsters they are. I mean, Doctor Who can be whatever. I don't care. He can be black, white, a woman, lesbian, transsexual, Japanese, or a transgender Muslim in a wheelchair. I don't care. I really don't care. It's the woke bullshit that gets me. It's the political correctness. It's the hatred of Western culture, British history, being told constantly that being white is a sin. It isn't. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable or liking your own skin, but they don't want white people to do that for some reason. Yes, it does happen, and the BBC does push that progressive, hateful message. There's no need for it, and it's pushing people like me away. I really couldn't give a monkey's shiny shite what the hell it is. I would still watch it if it was still stories told in the days of who are they? John Pertwee, Tom Baker. Tom Baker was my favourite one, all right? He is still the best Doctor Who out there that ever was. But we all have our own favourite Doctors, and that's fair enough. But it's a shame that the woke message is destroying an old, traditional, British, wholesome television show. It's a damn shame, isn't it? That's what I think. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like what I do, if you believe in free speech and you wish to support my channel, then by all means you can buy me a beer. The link is down below. Everyone who has done so, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And that's that. So until my next video, please comment, share, subscribe, and Roger Trout.